Okay. The last time that we were together, we were introducing several different units of concentration, and we had finished up our discussion of percent. Now we're ready to start the new one that I've sort of warned you about, and this is molality. So molality and molarity are similar in that they both talk about moles of solute, and they are different because they're different in spelling by one letter. We use the uppercase with points, M, for molarity, and we use the lowercase with humps, M, for molality. So when you think about this, molarity is moles of solute per liter of solution, and molality is moles of solute per kilogram of solvent. The difference here, the big one, is that we have solvent, not solute. So we have to get the not solution. So we have to get the solute out of there. So let's look at a typical problem. You add 1.2 kilograms of ethylene glycol, which has a molar mass of 62.1 grams per mole, to 4 kilograms of water. The ethylene glycol is the solute. The water is the solvent. They're both liquids. So you think, well, how can I tell? You can tell because you have more of the water. If it was flipped around, then you would be dissolving the water in the ethylene glycol if you had more of that. So what is the molality of the solution? Well, I want my answer in moles of ethylene glycol per kilogram of water. Now, this problem is as easy as they come in this unit. So I know that I have 1.2 kilograms of ethylene glycol dissolved in 4 kilograms of water. That's what I'm starting with. Now, when I look at this, I want my answer to have kilograms of water on the bottom. So that unit's already in place. I don't have to do anything there. I just have to change kilograms of ethylene glycol into moles of ethylene glycol. So I do this with the molar mass. I know that 1 mole of ethylene glycol has a mass of 62.1 grams. Now, when I look at this, I have the issue of kilograms and grams, so I have to sort that out. So 1 kilogram of ethylene glycol is 1,000 grams of ethylene glycol. So now my kilograms of ethylene glycol cancel, my grams of ethylene glycol cancel, and I'm left with the units I want, moles of ethylene glycol per kilogram of water. And when I plug this in, I get 4.8 moles of ethylene glycol per kilogram of water, or 4.8 molal. So that is the most straightforward type of problem that we have. Now, why don't you go ahead and do the one at the bottom of the page? Just do that one at your seats.